Eh. Alrighty. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the stream. I'm your host, Carlos Spicy Wiener. So, I messed with some settings, and if I settings my settings right, it should be the yeah, there we go. There's less black bars, so now it's more widescreen on the stream. So I don't know why it is, but if I use, I guess it's Elgato's Game Capture HD, you get what you see right now, which I have to reconfigure and adjust. And I played with the Wii settings. Like right now, you see how the black bars are offset on my stream? That's actually because I didn't offset the Wii, I guess, enough. I don't know. It's a headache. But anyways, welcome everybody. And but yeah, so I was doing the Elgato Game Capture HD versus the Elgato HD 60S because for some reason you have two different ways of capturing. I'm certain there's a detailed instruction guide somewhere, but I couldn't tell you. Hey, what's going on? Holy shit, that's a name I haven't seen in a minute. Wait, is my chat not popping up on my screen or am I just blind? Let me do a test real quick. Okay, cool. My chat is popping up on the on stream now. Yeah, OBS is a very finicky creature. I mean, I when I said bye to Streamlabs, Streamlabs said you'll be back because sometimes some of the way this OBS lasts and it's updated to the max. Like the way OBS handles and the way it reacts, like I change one setting, the whole thing crashes, and then I was thinking about it. I mean, you see, I don't know if you remember, but I've done it before. I've actually had um, I've actually had the little furry. I had the furry avatar, and I still have my lifetime license unless they decide to revoke it. Because I remember I bought into it. I think it was like you could buy a lifetime or yearly. No, I canceled it. It was a yearly thing. It was only like $20, but I canceled it. And I used to be a wolf when I was playing with the settings and all that. But I didn't have a good enough camera because I had a basic C920, and I guess it doesn't really play nicely with mustaches. So I guess I'd have to be without a mustache, or I'd have to wear like something over my mustache so it could capture my lips even better. Because it captures them fine, but like it just wasn't 100%. But it is something that I was thinking about. But same time, maybe I gotta show my beautiful face. All right, so we only have 4 more challenges left, and I want to knock those out. Like I said, I'm doing a campaign. Those are going to be uploaded videos, so those will be like, oh shit, I remember this one. They give me this tiny, ridiculously fast car, but it is crazy hard. But so when I do the campaign, I do plan to actually just record the videos and edit them myself. I'm gonna try my best, to make it decent. I'm gonna cut out a lot of the fluff. If I'm constantly restarting, having accidents, I'm gonna. That's why. That's why I hate this one. but it's gonna definitely try to get that going, and cut out all this stuff. But I'm gonna play like a compilation, like per like race or something, like of me just crashing and hitting stuff. So that way it's more of a video than just the streams. That way we can focus. Fuck, I forgot about this. I forgot. It has been forever and a day since I've been this far in the challenge series, and it is gonna be definitely a tough one. Oh, I pulled too quickly. All right, this isn't looking good. We've already lost. Like, I'm pretty sure I would have hit that timer in just the right amount of time, but I feel like it would just be easier and smarter just to restart and get this going. So what's funny is, so far as I can tell, I've not gotten a copyright strike from music in a minute, but for some reason one of my streams and videos on YouTube got like, oh well, it's what is it, demonetized because it has music that's copyrighted. And I'm like, it's in the game, but these studios don't care. No one cares. They think I'm over here just pirating, when in reality I'm just enjoying the game with a beautiful soundtrack. Like, this is back when publishers cared. This is back when, seriously. Seriously. So this is back when developers cared and they actually had a banging soundtrack. But anyways, I remember it got restricted. So YouTube apparently has a tool now where I'm assuming it's using AI, but what it does is it gets rid of all the audio that has that music, but it still allows every other audio through, like the talking, the gameplay, everything. So I honestly was surprised because it had literally a preview feature that says here that we can hear before the edit and then after the edit, and it sounded pretty good. I was actually really impressed. Like, it sounded really good. So I did that. I trimmed out the music from them, and so that way they wouldn't get all mad at me. Not that I'm ever going to be able to monetize this damn channel. I mean, I even in the beginning I've always streamed just for the fun of it, just for the thrill. It was free therapy, and it was just fun. But you never know. So shoot. I still remember the time when I was actually like serious about streaming. I remember when I was like, okay, I got to try not to swear, and I remember it got difficult. It got really difficult. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to do the thing where I record myself playing games, like streaming, but instead of streaming, it's just recording me playing, and I'm gonna have to go back and like censor everything because they're gonna be like, no, give this man no money. He is swearing. Oh no, son of a biscuit, go! Oh shit, I didn't notice. I got over almost 2 minutes to get to this toll booth, so that means it's gonna be a mission. Which means the last couple. Oh my god, I literally did the thing and I slammed like right into it, like as fast as I could. It's like when you have the super hyper sugar burst or something, or like, I guess in modern terms, or whatever, you get the zoomies. So all of a sudden you just all of a sudden do like a muscle spasm. That's what I did when I was making that turn. But no, I ended up. I was trying to figure out why I felt so energetic today after work, even though work kind of sucked. And it was because I switched my root beer with Mountain Dew, and Mountain Dew has caffeine in it, and I refilled my 40. I want to say it was like a 40-ounce flask of Worth Mountain Dew, and I don't know what's been going on lately, but I've been getting a sensitivity to caffeine. Normally I don't. I mean, I've drank. Okay, so I used to stream on Facebook actually, and that was back when I actually paid for Restream quite a bit of money. So like right now, every time I go live, in my YouTube, I think details or description, it always says, powered by Restream or some shit. And I used to pay for Restream so I could stream to like 5 different places. But I stopped doing it because I was like, 1, there's no point. 2, I've lost the community. 3, I was like, I don't even really. I lost the interest kind of. Oh fuck, dude, that thing stopped me like almost completely. But I haven't touched my Facebook streaming page in a minute. I did get like a notification the other day that they were telling me, hey, going forward now, videos that are uploaded will only be there for 30 minutes or 30 days. After that, they're permanently deleted. You brake checking bastard. Get away from the pillar. Come on. Yeah, look at that. I got 17 seconds and that whole booth is nowhere in sight. Who is driving down here? Yeah, look at this. All right, this is gonna make it extremely tough for me. But oh, what the fuck was that? What happened? I bumped into the wall and it spun me out. Dude, this is ridiculous. This game is absolute ass cheeks at times. And not the good kind of ass cheeks, you know, the kind you want to worship. This is the kind you don't want to worship. You want to send back to the chef even. And I took the long live, because of course I did. No, we ain't making it. We ain't making it out the ghetto this time. We ain't making it out the hood. Son of a biscuit, though. But no, I have been thinking about that too. You know, speaking of going back to old styles, I've actually been thinking about going back to trucking. I do miss the money, and like I'm getting that itch again, where like I miss it, and I need to go get my commercial driver's license renewed. But at the same time too, I kind of don't want to, but I am tired of living. Not necessarily paycheck to paycheck, but I hate not being able to buy what I need to buy, or if I need something done, like I'm kind of, you know, living there. Because again, I knew I was going to take a big old pay cut when I stopped truck driving, because truck driving, I was making $1,800 American a week, roughly, and then now, after taxes and everything, I'm only making what, like 600, 650 American. So not the greatest. But again, when I calculated my bills and everything, like I could afford it. Like the whole point of getting off the road was, you know, besides my mental state, was I was absolutely extremely unhealthy, and I was damaging my body, and I really needed to get off the road. But you know, I'm better now. I don't know about better per se. I'm a bit healthier. I don't know about better, but definitely not dying anymore. And so I think it might be time. There we go. So I've been thinking about. So I talked to my buddy who talked to our old boss for me, and apparently we could. Oh, shoot. Apparently, I was offered my old job back even, which was crazy because. You know, I mean, I wasn't like the worst worker, but I wasn't, you know, the shining star. Like when I was sleepy, I'd go to sleep. I like sleep, but yeah, it was just crazy to hear, because last I heard is he wasn't doing company drivers anymore due to the way the market was. He was doing only lease operators. I don't know, woman. I'm still thinking about it. It's awfully tempting. But unfortunately, my brain has been fixed, I suppose. But and then I'm still working my way about like with Discord. It's just I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just negative connotation or something. But I get like not uneasy, but I just don't find any joy when I open the app. Like I look at some of the servers and I'm like, dude, I don't even know who these servers are what these servers are anymore. You know, people shoot me a message. I'm like, how do I converse with people again? Like it's been weird. But I don't know. I got to get back in the saddle. I mean, I've been paying Nitro for how long now? 5 years? And I don't even use Discord all of like maybe a couple days out of the month. It's literally my period. It's my menstrual Discord cycle. There we go. Get away! Oh shit! Ugh! What the fuck? Where did you fly in from? Chat clip that? God, that's so funny. Such a funny phrase. Chat clip that. No, that's not worse. Clipping. Clipping is whenever you see me rage because these motherfuckers keep trying to brake check me. Alright, there we go. Now we got plenty of time. We at least got some time, so we should be a lot better off this time. As long as we don't hit no more invisible walls that spin you out, I think we'll be okay. There we go. There we go. See, we're making it. Just zooming. Ah, I went the long way again. I told myself I wasn't going to do it this time, and I ended up doing it. Oh, you saw that? He slammed on his brakes. He figured I was going to go right into him. Ugh! Oh! Don't run through a toll booth. I need all the time I can get, not the less amount of time I can get. Yes! I went the right way this time. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, snap. Oh, dude, that's plenty of time. That's plenty of time. Yes. No. Don't slow me down. Don't slow me down, you bat rastards. Boom! Look at that. Okay, that time gave us plenty of time. Boom. It is over. Amazing. Amazing, as usual. But, yeah, so thinking about that. I didn't want to go over the road. I want to do local, but same time, I don't really want to drive my car anymore. My car has been having some issues. And I'm hoping that this last part I throw at it is the last solution. Because if not, it's going to have to go to a shop. And like I said, I don't make the kind of crazy money I used to. I now make terrible money. I make enough to keep me alive, and that's about it. So what was this one? Okay, cost of state has to be $200,000. Alright, you got it. Just hit everything in sight. Go! Go! Fuck you! Seriously? Seriously, they didn't hit the fucking donut. None of them hit the fucking donut. What the fuck was that bullshit? How the fuck do you not hit the donut? That is some fucking bullshit. Absolutely unreal. There we go. Out of here. Some bullshit. Oh, sweet summer child. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, shit. You ain't dropping down nowhere. Oh, shit. I forgot there's... Oh, wait. There's only one SUV that time. Okay, there we go. Ooh, baby. Oh, shit. Oh, the helicopter even got it on it. Everyone's just distributing the fucking right now. Oh, my God. They're going to brake check me. No. 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 See? See? They're trying to brake check me. They're going triple cheeseburgers. Oh, shit. Alright, I'm getting around you. Seriously? I got nobody with that? Wow. Oh shit, there's Cross. Cross is there. I'm gonna get that motherfucker. He's worth so much bounty, but he never actually does anything. Wait, did they put the spike strips right there? I'm so scared. I hope to God they did not. Okay, cool. Yeah, see, there's Cross. You see that black Corvette? That was Cross. Yep, there he is. Shit. No, don't take me down. Holy shit, they multiply like crazy up here. And I forgot about this area. I do it every time. Like, I'm like, oh, cool. That's an easy way to turn, and it's just a dead parking lot, or it's a dead end parking lot. Oh, yep, spike strips. See, sometimes they've been putting them on the fucking both sides, and it's crazy. All right, they all went that way. Don't try to catch up. Actually, do catch up. Ow, fucker! You didn't get hit. You hit me. All right, we gotta save that. We gotta save the stadium. That's my go-to. That's my. Where the fuck did they go? What? Sometimes the cops keep running away from me. Like, they'll see me and then they run away. Hey, what's up, Nevada? Oh, shit. Oh, okay. What the? Wait, what the fuck? How did I go through him? I do not understand. Hey, but what's up, Holly? I sent you that link because I was looking for funny videos, and then I saw that, and that's the first thing that popped into my head was your man Levi. Get the ass cheeks away. Oh shit, I gotta lose this guy. I do not want reinforcements to show up. How much time do I got? 30 seconds. I'm gonna make it happen. Cool. I made it happen. Made it happen. Break. 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 Good. Wait. Go. 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 I just want to reset that 2-minute timer. Wait, where'd he go? Okay, there we go. They keep saying, like, there's someone over here. Where are you? I need you in my life. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. There you are. Ha! And, wait! Ugh! Oh shit, I missed the other thing. Ah, here comes the helicopter. He's gonna just ruin my day. How did that not flip a car over? That better, thank you. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I need to create so much damage. Oh! There we go, come on. How did that vehicle only like $5,000? There's no way. This has got to cost the state way more money. Oh my god, they're just spawning the officer at this point. Well, if I missed it, I'm sorry, but hopefully that video was pretty funny. Like I said, I came across it, and because it's Undead's birthday today, and so I came across it, and I was like, I wonder, because it looks so ill. Because it looks, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna send her. I was like, okay, I see this. I wonder if they have one that says Holly instead of Undead's name, and then They sure did. Oh, shit. If I just blow this up, we're good. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is... Oh, fuck. There we go. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Yep. Now watch this. Now watch this secret. Okay, ready? Fuck! See if I can get it done properly. Right there. Because they're going to spawn like crazy right here. So you got to be ready. Okay. I got to be ready. There we go. Boom! Now they don't see me. I'm invisible. Fuck! He saw me. But see, look see how they're driving away? The officer's driving away? They'll pick themselves off. Worst case scenario. See? Boom. You know what's crazy is when I first played this game when I was like 11, 10 or 11 or something like that. It was very, very stressful. I felt like that. You see how the cooldown bar is moving? I felt like it moved a lot slower when I was younger. Like I felt like it would take like 5 minutes just for the cooldown to hit. Because obviously each heat level, you know, it takes longer and longer. But I felt like it just took so long. Oh, look at it. There's someone back there. So see, I played this game so long, I kind of get the idea of like where things are. The only thing is I'm stuck right here. So if they notice me, they can reset my cooldown. So I just have to hope that they're still stuck frozen. I think that's Cross back there. I literally cannot move. My phone got really hot. There we go. Like I just felt my phone right now. And I was like, damn, that's warm. It's because it's charging and it's hot spotting right now. So it's, sorry, it's fast charging and hot spotting. So it's lots of heat. Yeah, that's Cross back there. That's got to be. Imagine if this is how easy it was to like hide away from like the police. You literally drive into a mall and come up here, or the bus station, and you come up here, and they're like, "Where'd you go? How do we get up there? Where do we go?" Oh shit, we're almost there. We're almost there. And we won. I was watching the rearview mirror because I wanted to see if they disappear when you do it. And apparently, they disappear right when you pass. Okay. Just like the simulations. All right, so we got two more challenge series, and then it's all over. So we have this last toll booth, and then this last pursuit one. So the toll booth, this is the longest time challenge in the Blacklist records. You need to reach the last toll booth before the 850 mark to win this challenge. Look at that track. It is literally all the outsides of the of each of the three areas from the campaign. And I'm curious to see what car we use, what car they give us to use for this. If I remember correctly, I think it's a Gallardo or like a Murcielago. Let's see. Yep. Uh oh, I got a text message. Hold on. You know what's funny is that text notification you hear? That text notification you hear? That notification sounds actually from an old ass version of HTC. I think it's from HTC Sense UI 3.5, 3.6. I just love that tone, so I hunted it down, and I used to have that phone. And so, yeah, oh my god. I forgot how fast this car is. This is going to be a mission. Yeah, I didn't like any of Samsung's stock sounds. Like none of them felt right. Like the sounds are fine. Like the Samsung stock sounds okay for like basic stuff. But for text messages, it always has to be something different. All right, the fact that we only have we only got 3 seconds added to our time is really telling. This is gonna be one of those ones that we have to watch. And also, whenever I ask like, "Hey, how much time do I have before backup arrives?" I have to actually look at my PC because I have 2 black spots in my TV because I have LCD. My LCD is bleeding because it's a TV from 2007, and so I got one black hole in the top left, and I got a black hole right in the bottom center of my TV, like right where like the sensor normally is for the IR sensor. That's where it's at. I'll take a picture at some point. But yeah, it's bad. It's so I have to like look down because it perfectly covers up the time left like before backup arrives in this game. So I have to look at my screen to see. Oh, okay, that's what I'm missing. That's what I cannot see. No, we don't have time for this. Get off of me. We do not have time. Oh, we do not have time for this. Oh, I know where this toll booth is. I don't know if we're going to make it. It's all the way around this free. God bless America. What did he want to add to my rap sheet? Yep, we didn't make it. Right there. 11 toll booth? Okay, I didn't notice that. Oh, there's 12. So there's 12 toll booths. Okay. All right, so we got to really squeeze out our times. Squeeze out our times big time. Got to get them big squeezers on. I'm excited because not only am I super caffeinated, it is my Friday technically today now. I work Thursdays through Monday. Tuesdays, Wednesdays off. So, you know, that's kind of cool. Fudge. I got even less time for it. All right. We cannot hit a car. We cannot hit a car. They are popping them up everywhere I am, and they are doing it to be funny, and it is very aggravating. I need to install the X app again. I just do not know. I don't know if I'm ready to come back hard in the paint again. 215 miles an hour. That is crazy fast. And look at that. We're still having to we're only like seconds away still. Look at that difference. We were only given one more extra second. Look at that ride though. Looks cool. But yeah, so today was kind of like lame. Like again, so there was no service advisor today, so it was literally me and a mechanic to work today. But because it was so slow earlier in the day, the mechanic went home because this job is so stupid. You essentially have to fight for your job as a mechanic. Like I'm a tire technician, as in I can change no tires. I can change 100 tires in a shift. I get paid the same. Whereas the mechanics, they have to hit certain thresholds of efficiency, which the efficiency is literally hours of work versus money made for the shop or hours of labor put into a system that you've made. So if your efficiency is literally too low, they can fire you. And they have fired people literally just for low numbers. It's not even your fault. It's not like, you know, a trucker comes in and they're like, hey, I need work. And you're like, no, I don't want to work on your truck. It's literally that nobody comes in because they don't need service. And your numbers suffer because you're essentially, you know, being paid to do nothing. And they punish you that way. Fuck me. And they're in tandem. Fuck, I forgot! Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh, I'm not a mechanic. I'm just a tire tech and a lube technician. So basically, I'm just like the bottom. I'm the bottom bish. All right. I'm mad. That was a good run. I forgot that when the screen goes blue, you can't use a speed breaker. So I try to use a speed breaker, get around the cops, when they appeared, and instead I ran into the wall and it messed everything up. But okay, so I'm not the mechanic there, so it's me and the mechanic. I am just a tire / lube tech. So if a semi, but I want to be the bottom bitch. That's literally like that's the pimp's best woman right there. Like that's his top girl, his top earner, or whatever have you, or the one that keeps the other ones in line. It reminds me of the scene in Norbit when Cat Williams and the other dude were talking, and that girl's like, "Oh, I want to be a hoe too. How do I apply?" But yeah, I was just like, so again, the way Loves works is it's just like I said, tire techs flat rate regardless, but the mechanics, if they do like if they get a lot of jobs, and if they make like $3,000 over like in terms of labor dollars and stuff, like because it goes based off of how many hours of labor they do for jobs. Like let's say a wheel seal and brake job takes like 2.5 hours. It's 2.5 hours of labor, and then it calculates from there. Once they hit about $3,000, they start earning 5% commission after that, which is cool. That's cool. Imagine you work hard, and because you're working so hard, you get paid a little bonus, which is cool. But they make it to where it's an inverse. So if there's nothing and your efficiency drops horribly, then they actually will let you go. Like it's not even that you're doing a bad job. You doing your job well, customers are happy, the job's done efficient manner, whatever. It's just because the number is so low because there's hardly any work. They literally use that as grounds to dismiss. And it's crazy because the Loves company is a multi-billion company. Even the little go fucking pickup truck. Fuck. God bless it. Fuck. And then I over fucking steer when I hit the speed breaker, and then it messes me up. But oh shit. So it really sucks for them because they have to fight for their jobs. Like right now, as we're heading into summer, there's going to be about 4 mechanics. Usually there's 5 because it does get busier in summer with a lot of coolant jobs, brake jobs, and other various work. But when it starts slowing down in the fall and all that, they start cutting mechanics, and there is no there. Oh shit! I know where this toll booth is, and there is no. Hey, we'll just demote you or whatever, or like keep you there. It's just, well, top 3 they stay. You get the hell out. And like I said, it has the numbers are all that matter. It doesn't matter how good of a mechanic, because we have a mechanic that we've had some jobs come back because we have to warranty him because we fixed it, but it wasn't properly fixed. So is it this way? It's this way. Thank goodness I called the right way. So we've had to fix him for free, and he's still employed, and he's the highest paid mechanic there because he first started when they had their crazy hourly rates. And so he's getting paid like almost $60 an hour. Now the newer mechanics, that's also why they're trying to get rid of mechanics so that way they can charge the new rates, which is in the state of California, if a job requires you to bring your own tools or supplies, they have to pay you double minimum wage. So that's what Loves is trying to do. So they're trying to, so the mechanic that's already in there, like that's already getting paid, oh shit, I went the long way. That's getting paid, pretty big. They want him gone, but they have no. Well, I mean, they have plenty of reason, but I think they're just kind of waiting on that. But they that's literally how they're trying to go. So that way, instead of paying like 50 or 60 something an hour, they only have to pay 33 an hour or whatever the hell the rate is. Shit. Which I believe here it's like, damn, I don't know what the rate is. But pretty much, so yeah, they're trying to pay less. But yeah, so they have to fight for your job. So that's why, for me, I'm kind of bummed out with the whole thing, because I went there. The reason why I even work at Loves is because I wanted to do the diesel apprenticeship program where they teach you how to work on semis, because I thought, hey, being a diesel mechanic would be nice, and apparently they pay for it. So I thought that was cool as hell. But apparently not necessarily the case. You have to literally earn your keep. You have to earn your damn job. You don't have a guaranteed job. And it's really such a sucky practice. Like it's demoralizing to me because I cannot fight the other mechanics for like labor. Like if it's a slow day and then one job comes in and then the mechanic from the morning shifts is like, well, I got to take it, which is fair. But it's like, damn, what about me now? Because now I have nothing. Oh my god, these cops are pissing me off. So I'm not able to be that mean. And also, just the idea of having to fight for my job is it's not a concept I really enjoy. I want to be employed, but I don't want to sit there and fight for my spot. If you don't want me, then it's fine. But I want to be there. I want to show up to work happy, not scared that today might be my last day, or this week is my last week. Unless I decide it, like I'm leaving this job. I'm blowing this popsicle stand. I think we have to get all this time because, like, right now, look how much time is left when I hit this toll booth. I think it's because it's gonna stack up right now. Like at the very end, if you didn't get all this time, like it's gonna be bad. Watch. I have a feeling because there's no way there's like this much time. Oh no, I'm not like the bottom. It's like okay, so it's like the lowest. Uh, fuck. How do I describe this? It's the lowest type of service, but I'm technically tire technician 3. So there's 3 levels. I'm the highest one. I'm the most senior tech. The rest of them are either diesel apprentice or mechanic, or the other tire techs are below me. So, I'm senior tire tech, and honestly, I'm kind of proud of it because I could knock out a whole semi tire from start to finish, like literally jacking up the truck or trailer, taking it off, taking the tire off, taking it on, torquing it, all that stuff. Start to finish about 20 minutes if everything goes well. Like if it's not rusted on, if the tire's a good tire, it's not some cheap Chinese brand. 20 minutes, I could have a tire done. I can get that shit done quick. But again, it's just there, like that kind of job, like my job I have now, like my position, it's super easy. Like it's not I have to fight for my job. It could be dead as hell or it could be busy as hell. Either way, I'm getting paid all the same, and that's cool with me. Oh my god, I'm hitting all these damn things. Oh my god, okay. But, so what my strategy is going forward, and like I said, I'm still sitting on it because I really want to think about this a little bit, because trucking's fun. It is fun. Like, trucking is super, super easy. I mean, at least the way I've done it and the way I do. Because it's not like I'm doing anything too crazy. Especially when it's just the vans. Super, super easy. Super laid back. Especially over the road. Over the road is the most laid back type of trucking you can do. Because it's just, here's where you pick up. Here's your pickup number. Here's where you deliver. Get there by that time. That's it. Nobody really bothers you. Minus a broker or two, but that's a different, that's different. But it's super easy. Like it was so peaceful. Like it felt like a vacation. Like all I did was get paid to just listen to podcasts and just see different states and get to eat different foods. I used to be able to go to Quick Stars. I used to go to Waffle House. I used to go to Culver's, Casey's Pizza, Whataburger a lot. Dairy Queen outside of California is freaking delicious. It's not like better than Culver's. Culver's is better by far, but fried cheese curds out of California are so much better, and the prices are so much better too. I'm sorry. Well, you got to remember, I am also a heavy-set fellow. I reminisce about food often. So this is what happens. Fuck you. Sorry, not you. Not fuck you. Just fuck that all that happened. Wait, that was easy? I had 30 seconds. I didn't know how many toll booths I had left. I thought this whole time, I'm like, I still got like 5 more to go. So this time, which is ugh. Look, yo, I mean, it is what it is. Like, it's just, it's definitely just, it's just who we are. All right, it's the final challenge series. I have to last in this pursuit for 30 minutes without getting busted, and then I have to evade. Now, if I recall, now this is just a thought. If I recall, this one, my heat meter goes past 5. It goes to level 6. So, you see, if you look at the left of my screen and you see that map, you'll see around, you'll see that circle around. It has that flame, and then the times 5, times 4, whatever number. There's 10 notches around it. Every notch is a minute being in a pursuit, because every 10 minutes you're supposed to go up a level depending on what your situation is. So in this case, if I recall correctly, mine goes past level 5, which is level 6. Because most of the time it's level 5. Like even in the campaign or the career mode, you only go to level 5. Level 6 is the Corvette cops, but now they're federal, so they're black cars, and they're paired up with an SUV. So each one is an SUV and a federal agent that's coming after you. And it gets difficult. It is outrageously difficult. Let me see if I'm correct here. Yeah, it's going up. See, that bar's going up, so yeah, this is gonna be fun. I already got away. Okay, there we go. Someone found me. Ow! I don't know how they hurt themselves, but I hurt myself too. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. Oh fuck. Goodness. I'm trying to get to the freeway. The freeway's just right here. No one hit the donut. If anyone hits that donut, I'm going to be pissed. I'm saving it for later. You motherfuckers. What did I say? Don't hit the donut. Look at that. You guys sent me straight. Freeway time. There we go. See, look at. So see, right now we're in a minute 3. So I have my heat meters building up. So yeah, it's gonna build up. So in order to last long enough in this thing, is I have to. All I got to do is drive. Like, it's gonna be boring for quite a while, so I do apologize. I'll try to think of stupid or funny stories, but yeah, it's gonna be kind of, because I gotta drag this out. So I'm not gonna attack them really. I'm not gonna do anything. Their numbers are gonna drop and then come back up when they call in for backup. You cheeky bastard. Let's see, funny story. I tell this one a lot because it's one of my favorite ones. It's not a long story, but it's one that makes me smile when I think about it. I think it was somewhere in Alabama. I don't think, was it Georgia or Alabama? It was somewhere in that area. And I went to a Waffle House, and I swear to you, there was like a black guy and a white guy, and it looks like they were like side-eyeing each other, like getting mad at each other. Like I think the black guy was a cook, and then the white guy was a customer, unless he was just on his break. Oh shit, Cross was in that. Why was Cross right there? Look at Cross was in the lineup. I'm gonna keep an eye out for that next time. But anyways, he was in so they looked like they were like kind of had like beef with each other or something. And then I walk in. I'm Mexican as hell, and it's almost like they kind of like silently put like a truce, or like the my enemy is my friend, and they both kind of like started giving me a dirty look. And I'm like, hey everybody, how's it going? And I think then they kind of like relaxed. And I literally think it was just because they thought I was only going to speak Spanish. And they're like, ah, great. And I was like, oh, thank goodness I'm an Oreo. My parents don't speak Spanish really, but you know what? It's okay. I'm English. I just hate when I go to like food stands or whatever, like or taco trucks, and they look at me and they're like, "Okay, cool. You know, what does the guy want?" And I sit there and I'm like, "I know Spanish, but I'm embarrassed to like speak it because I don't really speak it too well yet." So I'm like, I don't want to fuck this up because I don't want to be like, yo quiero elote, sin chile, por favor. You know, like it just sounds, it just doesn't sound completely right. Okay, it's a spike strip. But so I tried to say it in English a lot of times, but of course, then they go, like I went and ordered a elote the other day, and thankfully the lady that was making them, she had her daughter with her who speaks English, so she translated for me, and I was like, oh, thank goodness. Somehow, for elote, shit, what the fuck's the word for it? There's a certain word for it, but it's the elote in the cup. So I got both the traditional elote, where it's the, you know, the mayonnaise and the cheese on the paper plate, and then well, the corn on the cob with the cheese and paper plate, and then I got the one where it's the elote with the in the cup where they slice it off the cob. It's, and then they put mayonnaise, chili, cheese. Oh, and then they also added hot Cheeto dust. No, it's not the. It's literally, it starts with an S. Like the actual Mexicans told me the phrase, and I do not remember what the word was, or not phrase, but the word. It's an actual word, and it's that kind of. So it's that kind of thing. I just do not remember what it's called. Did I already get reckless driving, by the way? I did. Okay, cool. I was wondering when I get reckless driving. But it starts with an S. But yeah, basically, though, I spent $13 there. And I was like, holy shit, that's expensive. Back in my day, I remember getting a elote for $1.50. I tipped them $2, though, just because it was... Yes! That might be closer. I mean, I say yes all excited, but I am not sure if that's exactly it. But yeah, pretty much though, it's a different thing, but it was really good though. I like the one in the cup a lot because I got that one in chili. The elote normal, I got it, you know, with just the mayonnaise and the cheese. Put the one in the cup, I got the mayonnaise, cheese, the chili, and then I got hot Cheeto powder. Damn, was that delicious! Like, dude, that was oh shit, I forgot about spike strips. Like, damn, that was delicious. I did not expect it to be so damn tasty. Holy shit, he fucked up his own guy. Well, see, I'm the same way. I don't really like spicy foods all that much. Oh, shit! I'm not a big fan of spicy foods, but, shit. I'm not a big fan of spicy foods, but I do like the good chili and occasional, you know, spice. For example, I like jalapeno juice, but not jalapenos. I don't want cheap viewers. I want viewers for free because I earned them. Because they adore my stupidity. Because they support me being stupid and using this as a form of therapy instead of going to therapy. What else? I like hot Cheetos. Hot Cheetos with lime are delicious. The original just hot Cheetos are good as well. Like spicy is cool. It's just like there's a limit, but I definitely like nice kicks. But I can't eat like jalapenos on everything. I can't eat habaneros. I can't eat Thai chilies. I can't eat serranos. Like the jalapenos I can barely handle. Jalapeno juice is one thing, but those fucking seeds, because that's where all the spice is in the seeds. Oof. I mean, see, that's another way of coping. Like, like everybody has their own way of coping. Like, whenever I think about when I have a tough time, I think about that one post. Shit, they put it right there. See, if I would have used this, I would have went right over that. That was fucking fucked up where they put it. Fuck, it was an old ass Tumblr post, but it was someone that like, disguised himself as a bush, and they were just making pigeon noises while just sitting next to a bench or in a pot, and you know, I guess someone had actually talked to him, or whoever took the picture was, or had blogged it or whatever, was talking about it, and they're like asking why they're doing it. And said, "I'm just going through some stuff, and I'm just working through some stuff. You know, thanks for asking. No one really asked me what I was doing." You know, and of course, like one of the replies was like, "This guy makes sense" or whatever. But it was essentially the same thing where, you know, everyone has their own coping mechanism. Like, hey, you know, sometimes you just gotta stress eat. Sometimes you gotta go sit and turn off your brain. For me, it's making jokes. Like I notice the more depressed I get, the funnier I get, or the more silly I become. I essentially pull a Robin Williams, and like everyone's got their own coping mechanism. So I just whenever I think of like coping mechanisms, I always think of that post. And I'm like, man, to be a guy who sits in a potted plant or a pot dressed as a bush and just making pigeon noises until your life starts making sense again. All right, so we're a little over a minute left before we actually get level 6, and level 6 is going to be a trip, by the way, so be prepared. Prepare your Angus for it. He said he lost his code 6 and then immediately turned around. Alright, less than a minute left. Shit! So, yeah, I mean, the old puppy brain stuff, like, it's cool. Honestly, though, like, for most people, like, I don't know how to explain this, but I'm a very hateful guy. Or I don't really like a lot of things. I don't know if I'm wording this or starting this off right, but basically, a lot of people, when they say, like, the puppy brain stuff, a lot of times they're the most insufferable people out there, and it drives me bonkers when I hear people say that. Like, you, obviously, you're not insufferable, otherwise I'd be like, wouldn't talk to you. But, like, normally when most people will say it, I'm like, ugh. I like the phrase. It's like, for me, it's the same disgust as, like, diaper furs or the pup hood mask thingies. But, oh shit, it's getting serious now. So sometimes, too, when it's a new wave, a lot of the cops will stop, turn around, and then, like, go the other way. Oh shit! See, look at now they're black Corvettes. So I gotta watch out now. See, look, there's an SUV chasing me now. Fuck! And because backup's gonna arrive, it's gonna get spicy. It's gonna get spicy. Oh, but it's funny because I saw, I commented on their post. I think it's Fluff Ass Dust or whatever. Shit. They had made a post something about blocking or something, and I was like, yeah, I remember on my old account you blocked me. Like I don't remember doing anything to you or like us having any issues, but I remember you blocked me for some reason. Oh shit! That helicopter actually was like yanking me. It was jerking my gherkin. But like I was telling them, they're like, they said I'm high D. They said like something samurai Japanese with a block button. And, you know, I'm just super paranoid, so I block anybody. And I was like, what the hell did I do? Unless it's the usual guilty by association thing, which I could believe. You know, again, a lot of people, and I don't blame them because I almost blocked someone today, or soft blocked, I guess, because I found out they're following that Racist Furry L account. Like, don't get me wrong, you know, just people spamming the N-word and just saying slurs all day, like, it's so overplayed. Like, for me, if you're gonna be racist, be funny about it. At least be funny. It's just like any comedian. You can be racist all you want as long as it's funny. If it's not funny, then it's just racism. And honestly, we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for all that. But what is that? Oh wait, they got arrested? Damn. But okay, yeah. So that was, and they were like, "Sorry, I'm just really paranoid." So I'm like, "Jesus." So what the hell did I do? Because I even told them like, I just thought you were one of those people who use block lists or who consume block lists like candy at a rave or something. Because yeah, I was just so confused. I was like, I don't know. I didn't never interact with you. I don't know who you are. And then I know a couple weeks ago I made a post where I was like, I don't know why I keep getting blocked by Australians because there's someone called Pinky Paws Live that I guess a lot of my mutuals talk to, but they've blocked me. I've never talked to them, but they blocked me. And then there's another one called Crossfade, but it's CRXSSF4DE, I think it's something like that. And they blocked me too, and I like never talked to them. And like I was never blocked on my account or on that account, my current account. And in the moment I had started using this account, somehow I got blocked. Somehow I got blocked, and I was like, huh? Who are you? Oh, it's a girl? Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know who the fuck these people are, but it's always Australians that are blocking me, and I'm thinking, what hate crime am I doing to Australians to catch blocks, and I don't even know who you people are? Like, how do you know of me to either preemptively block me, or how do you know to block that account? Like, I've never interacted with them. I don't know who they are. So, like I said, Pinky Paws Live and then Crossfade are both people that blocked me. And I'm like, I don't know who you are. And I don't remember if it was your friend or someone else or somebody, but I know Local Quackhead, I remember a long ass time ago, we got in arguments or someone said something stupid, like I remember they were fighting with everybody, and I remember I chimed in and said something. I said something as well, but I remember I think she or he or they blocked me, and then I blocked them back. So I remember I was like, ugh. But from when I was talking to someone else that's usually arguing that comes off right wings, everybody else, they're like, oh no, Local Quackhead is actually pretty normal. They're pretty rational. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And I was trying to think because it was during COVID. That's all I remember. It was during COVID. So, but I was like, damn, I don't remember if it was them or someone else that I commissioned them. I know I commissioned Spiky Hyena. They were pretty cool. But, oh shit, oh fuck, I forgot, I was not watching the map. I do remember that being one of the things I was like, ugh, I could barely stand you just because of the association. Because I was like, I don't remember, like I legitimately do not remember because I don't know if I just don't remember on purpose or on accident or I have a terrible memory, but like people will block me or like we'll get in arguments, we'll block each other, and then a year later I'll be like, why are we blocking? Why did this person block me? Or why did I block them? Like there's people that make like rational, like in certain comments, like on the meme pages or whatever. There's a guy that goes by the name of CEO of Trigun, and he makes some like really good comments that like I would make, and yet he has me blocked. I'm like, I don't know who you are. I don't think I've ever talked to you. You're a pal heathen. That's the name I haven't heard in a minute. I don't remember why we stopped talking. Was it the same reason you just said? If so, that makes sense. God, he brake checked me, but he used nitrous. I don't get it. But my whole philosophy goes, and I know this is highly unpopular. Oh God, I'm actually getting a finger cramp. Give me a sec. Ow. My middle finger's not used to being the trigger presser holding down, so it's actually cramping. Usually I use my index finger, but I'm using my index finger on the Z button of my GameCube controller. I know this is going to be highly unpopular and all that jazz, but my thing is I like talking to everyone of any kind, and just seeing who they are, the person, like, yeah, you can make edgy jokes left, right, up, down. Just as long as you're a chill person, as long as you're cool. Like, some people I follow, and I'm like, dude, like, honestly, this is just okay. Like, you're just being obtuse. Like, one of the people that surprises me that we're still mutuals, which cracks me up because remember from my first account, my pin was literally I can separate fact from fiction. You don't gotta like that lolly stuff, and that's fair. It's not something that a lot of people are gonna enjoy because it's definitely not kosher. It's not the normal, but it's a drawing. They equate it to real life. CSEM is kind of not great, but are always going around, screaming pedo at it, and I'm like, you know what I stand for, but you followed me again. Why? And then they also go around, just saying slurs about, transgenders and random posts, and I'm like, this is interesting. Then I remember, I think they're like, I forget what is it, like 20 or something? And that's when I'm like, that makes perfect sense. It's everyone when they're in their teens and early 20s, they get their edgy stuff, and then they eventually, as they get older, they mellow out. Like once people hit 27, they start cementing themselves with who they are, as in whatever they are. That's just it. They're not changing really much more. And then for me, like one of my favorite people is apparently the antichrist of like let's say right wing or whatever, because one of my old bestest friends is a socialist transgender male to female, and it cracks me up because, like, let me see. I don't remember. See, okay, I believe you. I just do not remember any of this. Like I said, I am not doubting you. I just don't remember any of this. I think my biggest thing was when people start screaming about follower policing. I'm like, that's when I tune it out. Like, you do more against the cause than you do for. It's like the conservatives when they're like, oh man, we got to make this anti-woke stuff, and it's like the worst fucking content possible, like the worst show, the worst like slogans, just stuff like that. Like, you're just like, okay, you know what? Maybe I want to side. It's kind of coming back to me, but it's kind of not. Um, was it someone named Midas? Again, in my earlier teen years and stuff, I was, let's see. Like I said, I don't remember any of this. I just remember just like with just little quackhead. We blocked each other, and your pal Heathen. I forget why we blocked each other, but I remember he annoyed me or did something, and I was like, ugh. But I've had several people where I've muted them too, like right after they unfollowed me or soft blocked me because they're just like, because I'm guilty by association, and that's when I'm like, you know what? I don't care, as in, like, I care that you unfollow me, but I don't care as in if we ever like talk again or whatever have you, because you've made your choice. Well, again, they've had to block me first because I don't usually go blocking people. My thing, even back then, was just rolling with it. Like, yeah, they can be fucking annoying and harassing me, but I'm going to let it ride. But, so usually they've had to do it first, and then, no, it's cool. I don't want to be friends with somebody that were never really friends, so it's cool. I was just saying, like, it's funny because I think about all the people like that, and I just remember talking to them, and, like, I've seen their posts. Like, they pop up in my feed on this other account. I know on my old account, like I said, I've blocked and I muted them after the whole changes to the block system that Elon did. But, yeah, seeing their posts from time to time, I'm like, you know what? They're all right. I like the way they think. I like it. But that's about as far as it goes. Again, my thing is just like I always forget people block me, and I forget why. Like, there's so many people I've argued and fought with, and then I'm like, wait, why did we fight again? Why did we stop talking? And they'll tell me, oh, it's because you're an asshole, or it's because of this person. Like, there's someone called Hellhound, was it underscore 667 or something, or Judge, but like he still pops up. Like, he blocked me this time on this account, thank God. But on my old account, he would always apparently comment, but I never see it because I had it muted because. If you unfollow me or something, or you had me blocked, I muted you. Yeah, I stopped caring. I think they started going through some, like, I think I stopped personally dealing with all of that. I was getting mad in the early days of COVID because with the bullshit going on and people going even worse, turning even worse, both left and right, and all this other stuff. I think they're going to the they them thing. And I was like, this was already like the cherry on top of this sour cream sundae. I think we're good here. Like one of my biggest pet peeves is the degenerates shitting on religion, and then the religious people shitting on degenerates. I guess degenerates is a bad word or the wrong phrase, but basically, people like to jerk it, and they like nudity, they like adult content. There's nothing wrong with that at all, but they make it this whole lifestyle, just the inverse of the Christian furries. I got lost in the sauce again. The point, anyways, circling back, the main thing with my account is I like seeing viewpoints from every single side because I don't want to live in an echo chamber. I can't stand righties, a lot of times, because when they go too right, they go, have you guys ever thought about what life would be like if we, committed some, really terrible acts again against humanity? And then, the lefties, it's all like, hey, how about we just end everybody that just happens to be white? And I'm like, racism, bad, but, it's so crazy. Anyways, so I like my feed to... Oh, shit, I went over here. Where's the spike strips? I'm going to go this side. So my whole thing is I like having a little bit of everything. A little bit of stupid, edgy righties. A bit of super sensitive lefties. Just like a little flavoring, little sprinkles. Because I want to know. And I like people for who they are. I don't care who you voted for. Like, I don't care what your political affiliation. Again, one of my old closest friends that I was gonna go meet it, but I dropped the ball so hard, was in Phoenix, and they're a proud socialist transgender woman. Honestly, at this point, the only accounts I actively try to keep away from me are ones that can't handle jokes, so that's why I joke about the incest pretty often. And the Christians. I cannot stand the Christian furries on Twitter. Cannot stand them. There's like maybe 3 that are tolerable. The rest I cannot stand because, oh boy, are they opinionated and think holier than thou. Yet they'll make themselves a furry character, or make themselves like the center of like something with their character. Almost like not necessarily worship, but like. That's exactly what I do, and that's exactly the reason. I find it funny because everybody goes, "Oh no, that's disgusting, it's taboo," and different stroke, different folks. In reality, it's not my cup of tea, but hey, whatever people like is whatever they do, consenting and whatnot. But for me, I just like making the jokes because if people can laugh at certain things, like. If I can make a right winger laugh, that's one thing, and that's easy. Make a left winger laugh without having to use Trump bad, that's a bit of a feat. Because my thing is like, can I make both sides laugh and still stick around? And even then, so. Anyways, shit, I keep getting sidetracked, but it's just the fact that I like a little bit of everything. So, I've had people unfollow me because of guilty by association with. I follow someone that's a real big, asshole to people, like they're open, like if they're like, bigots or whatever, or like oh my god, they're trans. You know, oh shit, I almost ran those spike strips. Like, you're following a transgender, like, they didn't follow me because I don't support the LGBT. Like, I think the two biggest account ads that shocked the hell out of me, besides you, was, let's see, Tulane was one of them. He followed me again, and that surprised me, was Tulane. And then I guess you would be as lefty as it gets, but even then you're not too extreme. I guess at this point you'd be the horseshoe crab guy. Because that guy, I remember he just goes on and on about just posting and doom posting about Trump. And like, you know, again, everyone has the right to post whatever they want. It's the fucking internet. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm just like, brother, that's so much. Fuck. Oh, I went straight for the engine. Oh, sports fans, this might be it. Oh, maybe not. Was it? Oh no, stepmom is hot to whore. I tried. I've accidentally seen my stepmom topless. Me and my brother, one day we were at home. Dad was at work or somewhere. Stepmom was at work or somewhere. I don't remember, but me and my brother were home alone. And freaking, they had we decided to go on my father's computer, old ass Windows Vista machine. That's how long ago it was. And we found some. Me being a computer, big old tech nerd, you know, growing up, I knew kind of where to look for hidden files and certain things. So we started exploring around, and we found pictures of naked women. And it turned out they were my father's, that he had taken or gotten from like coworkers at his work, or the girls he was talking to. And then we came across our stepmom, and me and my brother were like, well, that's what we get for playing with fire, essentially. So we just I deleted our tracks because in recent because Windows, if you push the home button, they have like a recent documents or like recent things. I think they got rid of it in Windows 10, but like in Windows Vista and 7 and all that, it used to be like recent documents, and you'd show like the random pictures you've had opened, or documents, PowerPoints, whatever. And so I had to clear that way we weren't noticed. But I was like, well, okay. So every president that's been in office has done good and bad. Everyone's gonna say, "Oh my God, Trump's the worst ever." I mean, he hasn't really put people in internment camps based on, the race per se, but it's not too far of a stretch due to what's going on with the whole, just all of a sudden every illegal is MS-13. But I'm gonna say the politics for that. The point is every president does good and bad. Like, that's the one thing that everyone's got to remember, that we're all fucked no matter which one you pick. They always turn around and do the opposite. Like, Bernie seemed like a pretty good bet, but he basically once he got screwed over by Hillary, he basically was like, all right, well, I got my money, I'm taking off, dipping. And he did it twice. Like I said, I don't know. Bush didn't do internment camps. That's still my kind of like, whew. Because that actually happened like in my town. It's a small agricultural town. And they had, it was a big old story because there was a family called the Nishimotos that were put in one of those. They had owned like 3 stores in our city back when it was still relatively small. Now it's gotten fucking ridiculous. But it was, they were put in internment camps, and they basically had to have someone watch their business until all this bullshit went away. Like, that was ridiculous. But the point is every president does good and bad, and no matter who we elect, they don't care about the little guys for the most part, unless it's to score brownie points. For example, where like Trump said he was going to get rid of income tax, still hasn't got rid of it. He said he was going to drain the swamp, release Epstein files. Neither has happened. Biden was going to bring us out of prosperity, and instead we got a lot more restrictions and kind of messed with our economy a little bit. But then people go, it's not Biden's fault the gas went so high, but then they blame Trump for the gas prices being what they are, the cost of eggs. Even though the cost of eggs had to do with the fact that in the beginning of the year, there was a huge bird flu epidemic that went around, and unfortunately, it's cheaper and more viable to just cull the herd by, literally killing the chickens and then having to, birth new ones, healthier ones, than give them all antibiotics and then risk a lawsuit from someone getting salmonella or E. coli or some BS from them, just getting sick. But like that one drove me nuts. Like, seriously? I get the eggs are expensive. Like, that makes me mad. Like, it was like the whole gotcha with the left was, are those eggs cheaper for you yet? But the rights was just, the whole Biden stickers and I did that on everything. So, I mean, both are really insufferable. Every time I'd go get fuel at like a truck stop, there's always at least one Biden sticker with the pointing at the diesel price of I did that. Oh, thank God, now it's time to go. Let's go. Let's get rid of this. We made it 30 minutes. We did it. We actually did it. Oh my God, of course he put spike strips right here. Ooh, and of course the wall tried to bump me right into him. So. Okay, did nobody come in? Oh shit. You know what it's time for? The stadium. Oh, fuck you. Which way is the fastest way to the stadium? Let's go this way. God, there's so many roadblocks now that I'm done. I really didn't want Hillary to win. Like, I really just didn't want her to win. She was one of the ones I actively was like, I do not want her to win. But, like I said, because one of the things that really disappointed me was I really thought Tulsi Gabbard would have been good. Like, she was registered Democrat at the time, and I really thought she would have been good. Like, I liked her policies on national security. Like, I felt like she would have been a pretty competent, reasonable leader, but obviously, she wasn't dramatic enough, or, oh my God, there's so many spike strips they're sending out. There wasn't enough drama with her, so they were like, nah, vote her off the island. Holy shit, how many more spike strips do I need? Shit, I only got 19 seconds. Go, 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 go. Fucking. Oh my fucking God, of course you call people. Stop, 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 stop. God fucking damn it. Okay. Anyways. So I like a little bit of everything. I like seeing stupidity of all sides, but I get tired of the righties trying to blame one race for everything or one religion. I get tired of lefties blaming one religion or one race for everything. That's just too much for me. I just like a nice mix, I like a little bit of edgy. I like my salsa. I don't want to literally scald my tongue with fire, but I like a little salsa. Maybe I like mango salsa. Maybe I like habanero salsa. Just like a different range. But we did it. We've completed. Whoops. We have completed the challenge series. 100% Dunyan rings. We've actually done it. I guess there's not much else to do but to end the stream, technically. True. But suffice it to say, Twitter's an interesting place. People unfollow me because of association. My biggest thing is I mute them now, so once I notice I've been unfollowed and or blocked, they just get muted. So if they ever have a change of heart, I'll never know. So because it's one of those like, well, time to write you out. Because if you can't handle me as a person, or if you don't like me just because of who I follow, who I talk to, then that's just a personal problem. You know, at the end of the day, it's the internet. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. I literally play different characters on there, and right now I'm trying to figure out how to best go about this new account, which isn't even new. It's my old ass account, my original account from when Twitter still did the star liking thing or whatever. Wait, that's all. That would literally be me 100% if I just lost 100 pounds. 80 pounds. But that would literally be me. Because, although, honestly, I never cared for the K slur when it came to, like, disrespecting Jewish people. Like, it didn't have. It didn't have that, like, that oomph. It's just like for me with the N word. Like, it doesn't have that spice. It doesn't have flavor. It's just, okay. You got to be creative. Like for example, because of the whole censorship, I'd say frijolero, but like, it's just I like variety. I like originality, but I'm just built different. I guess I'm just built different. You know what? Since I haven't done a career, I haven't unlocked anything. Let's make a car. We can make a Gallardo. That sounds fucked up. Oh, yeah, you see how this guy how the Viper has his exhaust? That's what I want to do to my Challenger. I want to make the exhaust go out from the side. Let's see. Let's make. Here's what's funny about me. I can't look. I can't rotate the camera. Uh, I can't rotate the camera, but this is the Pontiac GTO, and in the EU or whatever, this is literally the same car. It's just slightly different style, but it's the same damn car. And I always thought that was kind of cool. I've always wanted one of these cars, growing up, but I heard they're just a headache because once that apex seal goes, you have to keep replacing them, and they eat oil, so you have to keep an eye on the oil. But they're fucking nifty ass cars, though. I mean, totally chick car, but still cool nonetheless. This is a total chick car. Oh no, is this that egg thing that everybody's talking about? LC 500? What the hell is the LC? Now you got me Googling that. Give me a sec. I was just talking this. Okay, so I just opened up my browser and I forgot that someone had a. We were talking about an incest account, or the account name is called like Incest Lover, but he's fallen so hard, like from what he used to be. I guess now he's a super sensitive liberal. Spazzy Flu followed me. Interesting. I'll follow him back. Levi wishing me had read it exactly like that element. Okay, fuck. Okay, I got distracted. I get distracted too easily. Let's see. So I have to do everything as I'm told or need to do it. Otherwise, I will not do it at all. Wait, what year was the car you're talking about? They were talking about the modern one. It looks kind of goofy, but I see the appeal. Let's see. The 2025 front of back looks like the newer Supras. Seems like it's been a car for the MILF car. I don't know. Depending on how hot, depending what trim model or trim option you bought, I think the Chevy Suburban is a MILF car. It can't be the Tahoe either. Tahoe is like soccer mom. The Suburban is the MILF one. If they got, and it depends on which one. Like if they got it in pearl, cream, white, or silver with chrome trim and leather seats, hell yeah, definitely. But other than that, it's more like maybe just sportier mom, I suppose, or yoga mom. But damn, that's a definitely MILF car. Anyways, I got distracted. What am I doing? Oh yeah, so I learned recently, like I mean, Lexus is still still a thing, but I didn't realize how luxurious they used to be back in the day. So my buddy has a before he transferred, he has a Lexus ES 350, I think. That motherfucker has its own climate control. It's got a raise and lower like a window shield, I think. It's got like reclining seats. It has all these crazy features, and I was like, what? Like it actually was like luxury. The one thing I hate about this one in this game is that you only have body kits. You don't have like bumpers to add. You can't change the bumpers or like you can't change the bumpers or you can't change the bumpers or fenders or side skirts like you could in the Need for Speed Underground 2. I remember when I first started playing this game, this one was my favorite spoiler. Or let's see, Reaper. I used to also really like Ripper. Ripper I kind of want on my Challenger, even though it's going to look extremely out of place. I really like this one. Dragon's also kind of cool. Ooh, Switchblade would be cool for my car. Let's see. That's just Subaru. I like Tandem, honestly. Look at that. That looks badass. I like this one. I'd put this on my Challenger. That's because I'm an ooh Venom. Wait, is it split? Yeah, it is split. I don't like split. That's stupid. You're stupid. Anyways, I can't put that on because I have so much things I have to unlock. Look at what we could have had. But I can't because I'm still locked. So I can't really do anything to this car in terms of display, it seems like. I need to start taking some testosterone. I want to become just manly. I just want to be able to look at somebody and go, "Hey, baby, are you ovulating or is that just me?" What the fuck does that mean? I say shit before I even think about it. What the fuck does that mean? Oh god, that was dumb. Anyways, I used to think like all these are interesting, and then now that I work on cars and I know what parts are now, like I now understand what all of this means now. So cold air intake is just literally just an upgraded breather for your car. Sports muffler, probably just deleted the catalytic converter essentially. Intake manifold just upgraded the airflow pattern of your intake. Forged pistons. All right, now we're getting the actual upgrades. Racing throttle body, probably faster response. Racing crankshaft, so it's built to actually be more durable to handle the quick snappings of torque and horsepower. Racing valves, I believe that. Catbag exhaust, sounds cool. Replace headers, fancy. Racing pistons, high flow fuel injectors, high capacity oil cooler. That's actually useful. Custom intake and exhaust. We're going to make our car fast because I did that special challenge, so I can't use anything right here. But I can easily do Junkman parts. So let's see. Short throw shifter. I need one of those for my Challenger. Lightweight flywheel. Racing transmission. I think that company that makes the racing transmissions is still around. But I already have a racing transmission in my actual car in real life. Upgrade differential. High performance clutch. I mean, those are easy to obtain. Upgrade differential. I think it's just limited slip. Yeah, okay. No, there's the limited slip. Twin disc clutch, so it really grabs. Racing clutch, racing flywheel. Durable. Custom clutch flywheel. Give me that bad boy. My mom has a Toyota Sienna minivan, and I low-key loved it. I mean, again, vans are pretty nice. You can bang in them. You can take your homies with them. You can have an adventure together with your loved ones or loved one. You know, it's all a good time. Vans are pretty cool. Growing up, we were poor, but I ended up really liking them. Was the Ford Aerostars. It was like a 2002 Ford Aerostar. We had like 3 of those fucking things. One of them had a power steering leak. One of them had a bad alternator, and then I forgot what the other one was. But yeah, I remember we had 2 of those for some reason. Strut tower bars, sport spring shocks, front rear sway bars, large diameter sway bars, racing shocks, engine torque dampener. That's actually pretty cool. Camber kit, no. Coil over suspension system, cool. Custom sway bars, yes. Nitrous dry shot, wet shot, direct port. Ugh, you would want. Why would you want to be that as a woman? Ugh, don't you know that's just what the patriarchy wants? Don't you know that's what they want you to do? They want you to. They want you to be a stay-at-home mom and a housewife. No, don't be that. You need to be a working 40 hours a week girl boss or even more hours. You need to be top executive. You need to be telling the man he needs you, not an equal relationship. He needs you. You need to be in control. You need to be the breadwinner. You have to make the calls. He should listen. Don't let the patriarchy tell you otherwise. Sport tires, high performance tires. I actually like Toyo tires. Growing up with them, I actually really liked them. I got them for my pickup truck before it fucking got taken away. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be honest with you. Custom racing tires? That sounds fun. What does that mean that you liked being in control, as in, like, the way the house ran, or just, like, you were the one that called the shots for everything? Street compound pads, stainless steel brake lines. Those are always a nice upgrade. I wonder if they have those. They should have those for my Challenger. Cross-drilled rotors, sport compound pads, slotted and drilled rotors, titanium brake kit. That sounds cool. 6-piston racing cal. I didn't know what 6-piston meant until I got my Challenger and had to look it up. And apparently, you have 3 pistons per brake caliper. Ceramic brake kit. I already buy ceramic brake pads for my car. Custom rotors and pads. I will take those. Supercharger. Stage 1. I didn't even know there's different stages of superchargers. I'll take it. Let's see. So what did my car end up being? Let's see. Okay, my car didn't end up going that much faster. I need all the other parts. I don't want to reward a pants relationship. I'd rather wear a skirt, but hey, it's just whatever you want to do. Entering the blacklist. Okay, so you literally unlock the engine by just entering the blacklist. Okay. Paint. That's right. You can't even paint your car. You have to actually start the campaign to even paint your car. There's nothing I can really do to my car, it seems. See? You have to actually enter the damn thing. But hey, I mean, it is what it. Oh my god, I forgot about that. You know, okay, so I've seen these tints, but what I really want is tint that does this. Uh, I guess this kind of tint, or it's like really colorful and reflective like that. I want reflective tint, but if I recall correctly, that's illegal in this state. I think anything below 35 or 20 was illegal. I think 20% was the maximum darkness you can go on your car, which fucking sucks. I think it's 35 because my car's 20, and I think I'll get pulled over and a tint removed if that's the case. Ugh. Can't even get my custom gauges. Ugh. Anyways, well, I guess that's all I can do. I can literally have just a stock looking ass car until I do the campaign. I can't even have, you know, any type of customization. But yeah. Well, I mean, I'm honestly done playing this game. At this point, I'd just be rambling on about nothing. Um, but yeah. No, again, I believe the Your Pal Heathen is probably a cool guy, and the local quack is probably a cool guy or girl or whatever. Again, I forget, but just obviously shit happens in the past, and sometimes it's better off that way. Um, at least we beat the challenge series, so now I actually got to switch to a new game. You know, I got to actually play something different for once. Shocking, I know. I got to actually, play another game. But yeah, it's definitely something. But I don't know. I don't think my Twitter is ever going to grow as big as it was. It's kind of for the best that it does not. It keeps getting appealed, but it keeps getting rejected because they're stupid. But it's crazy how if you get 10 people in a Discord and you all go report for roughly the same thing, it doesn't even have to be the same thing, which I learned because someone got reported and they posted a screenshot and it says that they got reported for abusive harassment and inciting harassment, or abusive and inciting, targeted and inciting harassment. So two different things, because when you go in a report section, there's inciting harassment and targeted harassment. So there's two different ones. So the fact that both of those options appeared in that report means that if you get enough people, which I believe the number is 10, because I've been testing the report system, and with 4 accounts, it takes them a day or two to respond. But I think with 10 plus accounts, it should get a much faster reaction, which is that's how that Racist Furs L account operates. I believe he has a Discord or some bullshit, or maybe just tons of alts. I believe he has 7 alone, but they just go around literally reporting everything that they can. They even just have a hint of just like evil thing or whatever. Like, so from what I can remember, is they report, if they don't like you, they report every single one of your posts, and they make up bullshit things. It's like throwing shit to a wall and see what sticks. And in this case, as long as one thing sticks, that's what matters. I mean, they literally, as soon as I posted that, you make like whale food and krill yourself, they're the ones that reported it and that got it taken down. And they were bragging about it. And I was like, okay, dude. So if you get 10 people in a Discord, and if you absolutely don't like somebody, or if there's a legitimate reason to report them, do that, and the X accounts or the X bots or whatever will intervene almost immediately. It's crazy, and that's how he does it. So personally, I was thinking about getting a server set up just for that, but then I was like, I don't really want to run one of those because I barely even like talking to servers in general, and then just to have a server for that just seems kind of weird. But Imagine the weaponized autism. The temptation, though. But the point is yeah. So, Twitter is just funny. I'm not really following people. I let them follow me. Uh, and only get people who keep going after me first. Yeah, so see, that's pretty much the biggest thing. It's just, it's like he has just a ton of accounts and he reports them, and he does reports because I tested it with a few people, but that's why I'm just like, dude, I can't stand this. And then they gonna say slurs themselves, and then they edit their words, and if you call them out on that, like, so like they'll say certain slurs or things that they get reported for, but they go and they they use like symbols, like they put a symbol over the E or something, and the tilde or whatever. But it's funny because they're just so hypocritical, and that's the biggest thing that annoys me about them is the hypocrisy of them. But it's fascinating. That's what I'm saying with Twitter. You can get just people who legitimately don't care how they're perceived, as long as the end game is what they wanted. Is they will continue to believe that they are vindicated. They will sit there and 100% believe their way is the way and everyone else's way is just they don't understand the joke. They don't understand the method to their madness, And it's fascinating. It's main character syndrome, but with so many different variations. It's wonderful. It's fun, and that's one of the biggest things that made me sad when I lost my account. Is I was watching a lot of accounts and watching people that I liked tick. Like, for example, my favorite coal mine of a person is what's his name? It's Michael Neuer, MJ Nor, whatever. He is a walking coal plant. I don't think he's a federal agent. I just think he's a really goofy goober that is like a hipster because he's always saying the opposite of what either seems to be the general consensus of the right or general consensus of the middle or the anti of the left. Like he's never. I don't know how genuine he believes half the stuff he says, and when he gets in arguments with people, it's I'm not surprised. He's blocking a lot of people. Him and Undead used to get into beefs apparently because he used to flirt with her or something, and she was like, I don't really care for that. And it's funny because I wanted to scare some people, and I remember I did this last year, and I was like, hey, me and Undead traded accounts, and so I was Undead, and she was Carlos, and this and that, and because she tells me every day, or at least whenever we're talking, we're not fighting, she tells me the people that she knows what like 90% of the guys of her mutuals look like because they send her pictures. I told her like, do you understand the power you have? You can, if you're a federal agent, it would be hook, line, and sinker. Like, it is hilarious. You could just be like, ooh, woo, you should show me, your modifications to your gun or something. And they'd fucking send a picture, and then boom, there goes the ATF or something, for example. Or, like, she knows what every one of the mutuals likes. She knows what. Fuck, who does she know? She knows. She knows what Toriel looks like. She knows what Cal Lilanthia, whatever his name is, looks like. She knows what Gun Potato looks like. She knows all these people. She knows who Michael Nor whatever looks like. She knows all these guys look like. And she showed me some of the messages. Like, she doesn't even ask; they just send her pictures. She also just shows me the ones where all the guys are just like, hey, you should let me, I think you should, she'd be my girlfriend, or I think if we slept together, you'd like it. I'm a gentle lover, or I know how to, I know how to hit spots that'll blow your mind and stuff. And I'm like, I give them A for effort, but God, they got an F for the smoothness. Like, all of them are they have no finesse. When you're flirting with a woman, you gotta ease into it. You gotta You gotta charm her. You can't just say, I'm going to destroy that ass like Taco Bell with a laxative. No, you have to work into it like, hey, baby, let me at that chalupa, you know. After later, we'll see what damage what hits harder, that Taco Bell at your ass or me. I don't know. Again, I believe it. Again, everything's different. I mean, like I said, literally being a girl, everyone fawns over you. Like, I'm not hating or I'm not mad. Obviously, they're cool people, but like the Kit Kat lady, the Abysmal Liz, the Icy Drongo, the um, I think Pip, I guess, kind of falls under that. Startoon arc, somewhat. Basically, the moment people find out you're a woman, like everybody's like, "Oh my god, I gotta talk to her. I just gotta be friends with her. I gotta do this. Like, I've gotta talk." And like Undead will show me messages of like guys who just keep sending her messages like every day, like trying to talk to her, and she's like, "I don't care to talk to this guy because he's either really depressing or really horny." And it's like nothing interesting. It's always just like how he's gonna do something lewd to me, and it cracks me up because I'm just like, I feel bad and like I laugh or whatever because some of them get a little jealous, like because me and her hang out or something. And the biggest thing, but respectable. So maybe I don't know. I guess in you, I'd put you. Well, me, I go by the policy of a whole is a goal, but also I don't care what you are, who you identify as. If you're cute, it's on. But no, again, I've seen some of the comments and it's nuts. There's one I won't name drop, but apparently he has I guess more money than he has that knows what to do with, or maybe he just likes simping, but he tends to buy her random gifts and stuff. So she'll be like, "Look what this guy got me," and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." I wish I had somebody that said, "Randomly, I'm gonna buy you a plushie. Or I'm gonna buy you this." But it's it's fascinating. So Twitter is just the place you can go to watch people and you can see how they tick. And so it's funny because when I talk to some people, and that's why I don't really like talking to people, is because there's not really much to talk about because I don't know shit about guns. I don't know shit about warfare. I don't really care for history. Save America. Save America. I just thought of, I thought of like the most fucked up thing is like who's my good little juker? Fuck. There's more to it, but I can't bring myself to say it on stream. But holy shit, I can imagine that like just people doing like they're just like, oh man, I'm into like degrading, or whatever, and you're just like, I really don't care. I'm getting free shit. You can say whatever you want. I have thick skin, thick hips, and a skinny wallet. He's wanted to send me Thor. I'm just gonna be torta. I'm joking a little bit, bro. The biggest thing is as long as they know that you're married. I mean, for example, you're a pretty woman, but that's as far as it's gonna go because I know you're taken. But back even when me and Undead were dating, people would be hitting on her and like flirting with her, and most flurries. I mean, flurries. Most furries flirt a lot. I mean, that's like just the nature. It's basically try to flirt anybody and everybody. And it was just interesting because I'm like, no one, the furries have no boundaries. That meme is so true. It's like furries, waiting for a couple to break up so they can jump in. And it's true. The moment me and Undead officially like split up, everybody, all the guys were like, hey, so you want to go out? Hey, this and that. Like, one of them keeps really, really trying to fly her out, and keeps trying to fly her out to where he lives and hang out and whatever else. Others keep trying to buy her stuff. And I'm just like, look, man, you got life on easy mode. If you wanted to be, malicious, you could just turn around and be like, hey, you're going to buy me this. You're going to do this. Damn, I missed my chance. Look, man, you got life on easy mode. If you wanted to be